I was always a big fan of space adventures. And we had this great group of characters called the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What a bunch of a-holes.
It took a huge leap forward when we hired James Gunn. And we knew we had something even more special than we were anticipating.
Nobody knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning all the time, worried that I was making the weirdest, strangest movie that no one was gonna get.
I'm a big believer in James Gunn, so I was very excited. But that said, I still remember being at the premiere and being blown away by the final product.
I know that we all thought we were doing something special, but I think everybody was surprised with the amount of success that the first movie had.
I have a plan. You've got a plan.
James says, look, the first film was a creative risk. We all decided together to do something very different. We have to do that again.
And action! Okay, now let's do it for real.
I came in Guardians Volume 1, which was a very clear idea exactly what it'd be, and I started Guardians Volume 2 in the same way.
You know, we want to keep your chest pretty much like that so that we can have it going boom there. Okay, good, that's it.
All right, cut. Nice.
Did we get that?
Great thing about James Gunn is he's incredibly prepared and he's got a point of view and he knows how to express that.
When he said taser face, yeah!
Taser face!
He has a vision for this film, he has a vision for the Guardians universe.
James is so meticulous in his planning. I love the fact that he's a writer-director. He can answer any question about the story, the script, what's going on at any time.
And then you're falling. Oh, look over and see Nebula's also falling. That's really the moment that we want to get.
James is a complete filmmaker. Because he's the writer, because he's lived in this world for so long, he has been able to build it in his imagination from the ground up.
Detach envoy units is very distinct and simple, and dive is a bigger moment.
Pilots, release envoy units. Dive!
On top of just being a generous, thoughtful person, he's really good at his job. He's fully committed to making this the greatest spectacle film of all time.
More incoming! Good! I want to kill some guys! Ah!
It's spectacular and of another world, yet it's such a movie that you can relate to. Everything seems so human.
Does anybody have any tape out there? I want to put some tape over the death button.
Let me check.
Man, nobody has any tape.
Nobody has any tape.
Not a single person has tape.
Nope.
Like people you may have grown up with or you know, and James just has his finger on the pulse of humanity in that way.
He doesn't compromise the integrity of his work and his craft and his voice.
You're falling and then you look up and just give me your face on that camera.
You got it.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's a great direction for directors in the future, is give me your face.
Yay! He's very skilled and he has fun. He has a little too much fun because sometimes there are way too many takes.
Okay, now give me ow, 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 ow!
Try that again.
One more time, that was great.
But he's looking for something and he's not going to stop until he gets it.
Yeah! That's right.
I truly love these characters. That's the honest to God truth. And I just love to be able to have a group of people around me, which is this crew, this cast, who are equally committed to creating these characters for the screen and sharing something truly intimate with the world.
You look around and realize you're seeing all this for one last time in your life.
It's really nice to pick up where we left off. We have a shorthand with each other.
Do what you would do to stop a bunch of stones from hitting you in the face and tearing you apart.
He's wide open to any ideas that I have comedically. So, this?
Doesn't seem real. Seems like you're posing and trying to look cool.
Oh, really?
It does.
All right, let me try again. How about?
That looks a combination of trying to look cool and stupid.
The story is absolutely his, but I feel like the character of Peter Quill is very much a collaboration of both of our sensibilities, and he's able to see something in me that works for the character,
You know, I love James as a director, and I know that he's writing specifically for me and for Drax.
Once you get through, there's a moment of like, ah! I'm just like, and let your eyes go towards camera.
Drax is the vehicle for James Gunn's just twisted, witty sense of humor.
My nipple, but it's like,
My nipples!
When I'm shooting stuff, I can hear James like off in the distance just laughing.
Okay, great. That's really good.
To make it through that, you'd have to be the greatest pilot in the universe.
Lucky for us.
I am. When you work with somebody and you get along, you start to pick up each other's rhythm, and I think we were able to really explore many more things with Rocket this time around because we know each other better.
For a second, I got a warm feeling, but then it was ruined by those disgusting-ass teeth.
And I constantly learn from him. He's amazing.
How are you, man? How are you? James Gunn, by far, is the handsomest director I've ever worked with.
This is our 4th movie. We've done 4 movies.
I love him dearly.
2 reality shows.
Yep. Total bro romance.
A video game.
Yep. I'm jealous of his wardrobe.
A web series.
Yep. I mean, he's my favorite director of all time.
And he's a nightmare every time.
Yep. A nightmare every time. I love you, James Gunn.
Yandu has just had a little moment with Mylin, the robotic courtesan. She's gonna turn herself off. And it's not an unusual thing for women to be turned off when they're with Michael Rooker.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's it.
I can't explain it as a writer or a filmmaker that sometimes there is a hand beyond our own which are guiding these things. This is what Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was about.
So we're saving the galaxy again? I guess. Awesome!
Those moments of inspiration are few and far between in this life as a writer or as a human being, and I had to follow that.
You go bah, boom, dum, ba-dum, ah! Yeah, good. That's good, actually, yeah.
I went in with the credo that every character matters in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
How was that, James? It's been incredibly rewarding on a personal level and a professional level. I just love him as a friend. He'll be my friend forever. I'll always seek his advice on everything. It's my favorite part of being a Guardian of the Galaxy and being part of the Marvel Universe. My favorite part is my relationship I've built with James.
I think it's fulfilling that those characters have just spoken to so many people all over the world. And so I hope that we have picked up the mantle of the first film and taken it to another place, because I think that the Guardians could go on for a long time.
I know I'm not always the easiest, I really do, but I really do appreciate everything everybody's put into this movie.
Let's give a round of applause to Mr. James Gunn, our director.